Morning, everybody. It's Friday, getting ready for Shabbos, and wish we could all be together for Shabbos like in the old days, but hopefully, God willing, that'll take place again soon. Just to share a thought on the Parsha that you can share at your table or discuss over Shabbat, and that is the following. We read and we learn about the confrontation that takes place between the patriarch Jacob, Yaakov, and his foe, his enemy, sadly, his brother, Esau. And what's fascinating to me is how Yaakov prepares for that inevitable confrontation. He hasn't seen his brother in 34 years. He knows his brother wants to kill him. He's coming with a massive army. And Yaakov prepares in three ways. First of all, he sends gifts, bribes, large gifts of cattle and livestock. Secondly, he prays. He speaks to God and he asks God to help him persevere and prevail in whatever confrontation may come his way. And thirdly, he makes battle plans. He prepares for war. He divides his camp into two, and so on. So that's interesting, and I think it's a useful model for us to understand how to, as the Jewish people throughout history, to face our enemies. But I think it's really fascinating if you look at it in a slightly deeper level and know that any time that the Torah is talking about confrontation or battle or war, not only does it refer to the specific narrative that it's discussing, but on a deeper level, it always refers to our internal struggle as human beings with what's called our Yaitzer Hara, our negative inclination, that part of us that wants to destroy us, that inner self-destructive voice that wants to bring us down and prevent us from reaching our potential as human beings. And I think we can take Yaakov's approach and apply it to the battle with our Yaitzer Hara. So first thing that you do when the Yaitzer Hara is attacking you and trying to convince you to do something you don't want to do, you bribe it. That's right, bribe the Yaitzer Hara. Throw it a bone. You know what's a perfect example of that? Shabbos. Shabbos is a spiritual day. It's a day we're supposed to focus on our relationship with God. Do you ever wonder why we eat so much on Shabbos? Cholent and herring and kishka and drinks, and what's that all about? So it's a little bit of a bribe for the Yaitzer Hara. You take your cholent and you take your herring and you take your, chicken and kishki, whatever you want, you take that, you go and you be happy. And I, meaning the higher me, the higher self, can focus on my spiritual endeavors on Shabbos. That is how you deal with the Yaitzer Hara in the form of a bribe. Then there's prayer. Do you really think that we stand a chance against overcoming our internal enemy if we don't ask Hashem to help us? You got to turn to Hashem and say, please, God, I'm struggling right now. My Yaitzer Hara is threatening to knock me out of the game, to take me down, to destroy me, to encourage me to sacrifice my dreams and my ideals for comfort or whatever. Help me. I can't do this without you. I need you. Please help me to fight this battle against my Yaitzer Hara. And thirdly, you need a battle plan. The Yaitzer Hara is cunning and smart. That internal voice, that negative voice inside of us knows exactly how to speak to us in a way that's going to entice us and bring us away from our purpose and our mission. You've got to have a battle plan. You've got to think about it. You've got to have some system set up how to fight the Yaitzer Hara, whatever it is, whether it's a system of rewarding yourself when you overcome it or whatever works for you. There are many ideas of how to create a battle plan against the Yaitzer Hara, but you have to be ready to go to war. So I think we can take Jacob's example of his confrontation with his brother Esau and apply it in a very meaningful and relevant way to our own internal struggles with our Yaitzer Hara. Wishing everyone a beautiful Shabbos, and I hope to see you all very soon. Shabbat Shalom.